Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to NCS Radha's online teaching academy, Ekalaiva. Board Cbse, class 6th, subject science, topic things around us, part 2. In previous class, we discussed about the characteristics of living things. What we discussed? First one, living things have various levels of organization. Second one, living things need food. Third one, living things to respire. Here, the remaining characteristics we are going to discuss today. What are the remaining characteristics? Living things grow and develop. Living things respond to stimuli. Living things move. Living things reproduce. Living things excrete their waste. And living things have a definite lifespan. Now, we are going to discuss remaining characteristics one by one. First one, for growth and development. This is a fourth characteristic. It is a living beings grow and develop in their life cycle. Their size increase as they grow. Living things grow very high and become very stronger. Then become aware of their surrounding as they grow. You see, children, when you joined in KG, you were very small, right? Now you are in 6th standard. You are grown up. This is a best example of growth and development. Next, I am going to say about few examples of growth and development. See here, child grows into an adult. Seedling grows into a plant. Then kitten grows into a cat. These are the examples of growth and development. Next, living things responds to stimuli. What is stimuli? The change in the immediate environment of an organism which produce changes in the activity or activities of that organism are called stimuli. Then response. What is response? An organism's reactions to the stimulus. Now I am going to say the best example here. When you touch a hot pan, within a fraction of a second you remove your hands, right? When you touch a hot pan, this is a stimulus. Within a fraction of a second you remove your hand or you withdraw your hand. That is a response. So this is a living things response to stimuli. We can see some more example. Here, all living things are able to sense and respond to stimuli. How? Usually, organisms receive stimuli through their sense organ. Human beings have 5 different kinds of sense organ. Skin, tongue, eyes, ears, nose. Here, through skin we are able to sense touch, pressure, temperature. Through tongue we taste. Through eyes we see. Through ears we can hear sound and balance. Through nose we can smell. Now, some of the unicellular organisms such as amoeba responds to only a few stimuli compared plants and animals. See, human responds to stimuli such as sight. How? When a light focused on your eyes, what will you do? You have to turn away or hide your eyes. So here, when the light focused on your eyes, that is a stimulus. When you hide, that is a response. Next, plants respond to stimuli such as touch. See, this is a plant. Touch me not plant or Mimosa pudica folded their leaf when you touched. The loss of water pressure caused to leaf fold. Here, when you touch the leaf, that is a stimulus. Automatically it can be closed the leaves, that is a response. Next, Venus flytrap closes its trap when an insect sits on it. Actually, Venus flytrap is one of the insectivorous plants. In previous class, you learned saprophytic plants, parasitic plants, insectivorous plants. So, Venus flytrap is an insectivorous plant. When an insect sits on it, that is a stimulus. It closes its traps, that is a response. Then another one example, plant growing towards the light. If you grow the plant near the window, how it can grow? It moves towards the light. Falling of sun rays is the response. The plant bent and growing towards the light is a response. So that we can say it is a phototrophism. Photo means light. Photo means light. Trophism means turning. Turning of plants towards the light. So that we can say it is a phototrophism. The next characteristic, movement. You see, apart from response to stimuli, here plants show rapid movement for spreading the seeds. How it spreads the seeds, see that. Next, animals. Animals move from place to place by walking, running, crawling, swimming and flying. You see, movement is different from locomotion. I am going to give a best example. When you raise your hands, you show movement. When you walk to your school, that is the locomotion. I hope you understood the characteristics of movement. Okay. Next, reproduction. Reproduction is very, very important. How it reproduces, living things reproduce. The ability to produce individual of one's own kind is called reproduction. You see, most of the plants reproduce through seeds. But some of the plants reproduce through other parts such as stem, root, buds and leaves. You see, this is a potato is a stem. It has eyes. Through this it can reproduce. Bryophyllum is a leaf. It reproduces through their leaves. Next, animals reproduce by laying eggs. What is the example? Birds. Birds and frogs are the example. It reproduces their eggs. But another one type, by giving birth to babies. For example, dogs, cats, even human beings. These are the examples. Reproduced by giving birth to babies. Okay. Next, excretion. All living things have different life process, but excretion is very, very important process. What is excretion? The process of removal of toxic waste from the body of an organism is called excretion. See, plant excrete oxygen during photosynthesis. As I said, during photosynthesis, what it excrete? During photosynthesis, it excrete oxygen. Okay, children? Next, plants excrete waste in the form of gums and resins. This is also one of the waste things. Plant releases gums and resins. Next, animal excrete liquid waste, urine and sweat and gaseous waste. Which is a gaseous waste? We breathe in oxygen. The carbon dioxide is a gaseous waste. Then, now we are in the final characteristic. Here see, definite lifespan. Living things have a definite lifespan. What is lifespan? The period between the birth and death of an organism is called lifespan. You see, the lifespan of living things is definite, but non-living things have indefinite lifespan. When you grow a plant, it will grow few months or few years. After it will die. So that we can say the lifespan of living things is definite. But non-living things, whereas stone placed at a place, it will remain forever. So that's why we can say non-living things have indefinite lifespan. Now, organisms having different lifespan. What are the organisms? Let's see one by one. First one, mayflies can live 5 minutes to 1 to 2 weeks. Then, whereas dogs can live up to 15 years. Then finally, tree can live for 100 years. These are the organisms having different lifespan. I hope you all understood the characteristics. Today, what are the characteristics we discuss? In the part 1, we discuss living things have a various level of organization. Living things need food. Living things reproduce. But today we discussed living things grow and develop. Living things respond to stimuli. Living things reproduce. Living things excrete. Living things have a definite lifespan. I hope you all understood the topic. To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button. You will receive the latest updates. Thank you, children.